My name is Nicole Falzone, and I will be discussing my proposal on how an e-commerce site can bring activist value and revenue. The global nature of the pharmaceutical industry is that companies have to be able to buy, sell, and manufacture in diverse international markets. Since Activist's future goal is to expand in countries that have not yet been touched, I believe that we should invest in the production of an e-commerce site in order to get access to a large audience of future customers all around the world. This would allow B2B and B2C relationships to occur through wholesale and individual orders. While already having such a strong global footprint, creating this e-commerce site will only improve and strengthen Activist's future value as a company. The National Association of Boards of Pharmacy lists only 35 approved online pharmacies that can legally deliver pharmaceutical products by mail, but there are thousands of other online pharmacies on the internet that are selling products legally. There are plenty of opportunities in this area of development, and because of this, activists can create suit for others to follow to help stop counterfeit purchases on all their medications, meanwhile creating growth and revenue. In order to have this e-commerce site, there are a few steps that need to be taken to ensure that we have a prosperous online site. The first step would be to recognize who our consumers would be. This would include if we wanted to sell to just other pharmacies or we wanted to expand to a personal consumer basis as well. Second, we would need to establish our site and decide what medications we want to sell and if we wanted it to just be generics or a specialty medication as well. Last but not least, we need to market the site so that this new activist online pharmacy would be known to all of our current and future customers. After our marketing, we will soon be known as the only legitimate online pharmaceutical that manufactures and distributes our own medication. Our budget for creating an online website will run between $10,000 and $20,000 and should take about a month to be up and running for our customers to use. With that, we will have to hire an IT personnel to make sure that the site is always running efficiently, and we would need to have our marketing team develop new advertising strategies and plans. We would also need to have a pharmacist on site 24/7 to be able to assist with questions or concerns from people purchasing the prescriptions. E-commerce sales will increase by 20.1% this year to reach a total of $1.5 trillion. E-commerce is rapidly growing now that we're moving into a digital transformation age, and countries all around the world are relying more on e-commerce for their everyday shopping needs. For the first time ever, it is reported that in 2014, consumers in the Asia-Pacific market will spend more on e-commerce purchases than in North America, which is good for our company since Southeast Asia is one of the main regions that we are looking to further expand in. According to eMarketer's latest forecast, e-commerce sales will increase 20.1% this year to reach $1.5 trillion. E-commerce is rapidly growing every year now that we are moving into a digital transformation age, and countries all around the world are relying more on e-commerce for their everyday shopping needs. For the first time ever, it is reported that in 2014, consumers in the Asia-Pacific market will spend more on e-commerce purchases than in North America, which is good for our company since Southeast Asia is one of the main regions that we are looking to further expand in. Having an online global presence will increase Activist's revenue and bring in more prospective customers than ever. Though there are advantages to having an online pharmacy, activists should be aware that there are also disadvantages that come along with it. These disadvantages can include fraudulent customers having no prescriptions, having to follow the strict international laws, which are getting tighter as time goes on, with regulations and limitations, and quality control of our products to make sure there is no abuse. Online shopping is becoming more and more popular these days, and there are many advantages of having an online pharmacy. Direct selling is a good way for our company to retain more of our profits, provide customer support, and make information readily available, and while also expanding our customer database. Activists should consider investing in creating an e-commerce site within the next few months so that we will be able to be one of the first pharmaceuticals in the industry to do so. Whether it's selling the medication wholesale to independent pharmacies or individually to patients, Activists will soon be known on a global scale. Thank you.